In the midst of the noisy global development of military technology, Turkey has once again captured the world's attention with a new generation infantry fighting vehicle named Tulpar. The result of the creations of the national defense company, OTOKAR. It is designed to redefine the role of armored combat vehicles. Tulpar comes not just as a troop carrier, but as a dominant force on the modern battlefield. The name Tulpar is taken from Turkic mythology, a legendary winged horse that carries warriors to victory. And now, this combat vehicle has transformed into the figure of a Tulpar in the form of iron, ready to cut through the dust and fire of the battlefield with unmatched speed, protection, and striking power. OTOKAR designed this fleet as a multi-role combat vehicle with a modular system. This means that the Tulpar can be configured as an IFV infantry fighting vehicle, troop carrier, command vehicle, or even a field medical vehicle, simply by replacing its upper module. A flexibility that is highly valuable in the era of asymmetric warfare. From the outside, it appears to be a blend of technological elegance and the ruggedness of the battlefield. Its armored structure has been tested against landmines, IEDs, and high-caliber weaponry. In fact, during a blast test at the Konya military field, the Tulpar was still able to operate after being hit by an explosion equivalent to 10 kilograms of TNT beneath its hull. The propulsion power of this vehicle comes from a high-powered turbocharged diesel engine, allowing it to move at speeds of over 70 kilometers per hour on the highway, while remaining agile on muddy, sandy, or snowy terrain. The embedded active suspension enables it to traverse rocky terrain without shaking the crew and the troops inside excessively. The track drive system makes it suitable for operation in various geographical environments. With an operational radius of over 600 kilometers, Tulpar can infiltrate deep into enemy territory without the need for refueling. However, one of the main highlights of this vehicle is its ballistic protection system. The armor module can be upgraded according to the threat from standard protection levels to D5. In addition, the Active Protection System APS and the Laser Detection System allow the Tulpar to withstand guided anti-tank missiles like the Javelin. The interior is designed not only for comfort, but also for efficiency and safety. 8 infantry personnel, complete with gear, can be transported inside the armored cabin, supported by a strong shock-absorbing system and air conditioning, ensuring the troops remain fully alert even in extreme temperatures. In addition, this vehicle is equipped with an intelligent fire control system, which is integrated with various types of turrets, ranging from 7.6 mm machine guns, 30 mm automatic cannons, to 105 mm heavy caliber turrets. However, in some variants, this advanced combat vehicle has also been equipped with a 120 mm hit-fact turret manufactured by Leonardo. The face of the Tulpar has now changed to be more aggressive, resembling a light tank with dual combat capabilities. This is not just an infantry transport vehicle, but also a true battlefield predator. With infrared sensors and the latest generation thermal cameras, this vehicle can detect and track targets both day and night. Even in foggy conditions or sandstorms, the crew inside the vehicle can still direct fire with high accuracy, thanks to the assistance of stabilization systems and predictive shooting algorithms. Then, Tulpar can also show incredible speed and response when facing ambush scenarios. In less than 7 seconds, the turret automatically locks onto the target, fires ammunition, and moves to a defensive position, a maneuver that is usually only achievable by modern MBTS. Inside the vehicle, the commander and operator are assisted by a real-time digital display, all connected to sensors, cameras, tactical maps, and reconnaissance drone data. All this information is processed in an integrated combat management system called OTOKAR, which makes Tulpar not just an ordinary vehicle, but a mobile command center on the battlefield. In this case, OTOKAR also incorporates plug-and-play features in the Tulpar electronic system. This allows user countries to install their own communication systems, weapons, and combat software without having to overhaul the vehicle's structure entirely. This is an interesting approach for many developing countries. In order to strengthen exports, OTOKAR is even opening up opportunities for local cooperation, allowing buyer countries to assemble Tulpar domestically, reducing dependence on foreign components and enhancing national defense independence. During the joint military operations with NATO in Eastern Europe, the Tulpar proved capable of moving quickly in assault formation and effectively supporting infantry. Its integration capabilities with UAVs, artillery, and MBTs make Tulpar a vital element in the concept of joint force combat. The crew operating this vehicle is trained to act quickly under pressure. With the help of integrated AI, they can prioritize targets, decide on maneuver directions, and automatically manage the distribution of firepower during critical situations. At the OTOKAR Development Center, engineers continue to test new variants of the Tulpar, including hybrid electric versions, autonomous reconnaissance drone versions, and heavy anti-tank missile launcher versions. All of this shows that the Tulpar is not a static vehicle, but rather a platform for the future. In future war scenarios, which are full of uncertainty, vehicles like Tulpar become key: fast, strong, versatile, and smart. It is no longer about who has the bigger weapons, but who moves faster and acts smarter. With the philosophy of victory through mobility and information, Tulpar becomes the answer to the challenges of the times. It not only transports soldiers, but also carries strategies, data, and technological advantages to the front lines. The world is slowly starting to recognize that the dominance of the battlefield no longer belongs exclusively to giant tanks. Now, with the emergence of vehicles like Tulpar, they will play an important role in rapid offensives and layered defense. Many countries are now beginning to reassess their IFV fleets after witnessing the Tulpar demonstration. They realize that their old armored vehicles will not be able to compete with new threats and terrains. Therefore, Tulpar is not just a vehicle, it is a statement. A statement that true strength is not just about armor and bullets, but also about intelligence, flexibility, and the courage to challenge old boundaries. And on the battlefield of tomorrow, Tulpar will become a legend created today